Hi, so we are here to understand the set UID or the SUID bit on binary files. Now, first of all, in Linux privilege escalation, the set UID or the SUID or SUID, however you want to pronounce it, is primarily used to escalate your privileges to a higher user. Now, if you find a file where the S is set for the SUID bit is set, basically means that that file, well, that binary file, can be executed with the same rights as the owner of the file, right? So I have a Linux installation right here. I'm going to run a command. Let's just look at that command first of all. So I'm going to take this command here, paste it in, and I need to paste all of it. That's kind of important for it to work. So let's just clear screen one more time. So you're going to paste this in right here. As you can see, we have the find command right here. So basically we're going to say find everything from the root of the directory. The permissions of the SUID bit is set, or you also call that permission 4000. That is a different way of writing it. So the type is a file, and every file that we try to read that we do not have access to, we do not want to see that on the screen with like no permissions, it's gonna spam a lot. Me pressing enter on this in Linux Kali, in most occasions, depending on the version of Linux Kali you've installed, when you have installed it, how long have you have it installed, and so on, will either output something or not output anything. I've seen a little bit of this and that. As you can see here, all the files we see are files that can be used as the owner. So let me just take, for example, this one right here. So we're going to copy paste that path. Say ls tag al. I'm going to look at it, and you see that is a sudo. It's a binary file. That's why it's red. It's also with the S. So basically what this means that I could take the website called GTFO bins, go to the very first part of it, and say, let's search for sudo, and there is no binary matches right there, right? So what if we're gonna go ahead and try to exploit one on our own system? Let's assume that we can alter a file. So let's go and alter something. So let's say, where is the find command, for example? The find command is a binary file, and I shouldn't have been writing this. It should be somewhere, so let me just clear the screen, say which instead, which find. And you can see that is the command, it's located there. So we're gonna go ahead and say change mod to that, chmod. Well, let's first of all just see what permissions is set on it. And as you can see, it's just a normal binary file, and well, we need to put the S on it now. So we're gonna say change mod, and we're gonna say u plus s, and we can do that on the user bin find. Now I need to do that with a sudo in front of it because I'm changing something. So let's do that. Let's now go back and list it one more time, and now we can see it got the S for the execution, and basically means that I'll execute this find command as the user root. Now, when you see this, basically what I'm going to do is go to the GTFO bins and write stuff like find, and you're going to see, oh, so I have something with SUID bit. So if that is set on the binary file, well, it basically means the way to exploit it. Go check it out. Say yes, use tag P to keep your privileges that is being given to you by the S in the S, well, the SUID bit basically means keep the permissions. Tag P says do it. So we can take this command right there and basically execute it, and this should make me root, right? Now, as you probably know, if I can at all spell it, as you can see, I'm actually now root on my system. I exploited myself. Now, that is one way of gaining root, exploiting something. So what we're going to see here is say like find. I'm going to say find executes the command right here where you are. Execute the bin sh. So basically saying spawn a new shell with the privileges of root because the S is set, and then quit whatever shell we have. Okay, so exit back, and we're done. Now the damage is now that we have this find command with the S. So we could go back and say change mod u minus S and then do user bin find, and one more time suit in front of it, and now check it out, it's back to normal. So that is really the way it is. So it's easy for you as an administrator to put the bit on, take the bit off, and make sure that, well, people do not misuse it. So can you avoid this in some way? Well, if you're gonna set this SUID bit on some command, and that command can be used to execute something, well, it's gonna be difficult for you to restrict that kind of way of behavior. That is one of the vulnerabilities you're gonna just have to be aware of. So basically that is how it works. This is how you set it, this is how you remove it, this is how you exploit it, and that's it for this video. So see you again online. Have a really nice day.